Viewers of Bringing Up Bates were left stunned after the shocking news that Erin Bates Paine had been rushed to the hospital following a life-threatening health scare. For weeks, fans feared the worst as little was revealed about her condition. But now, there's finally relief. Erin has been released from the hospital. Today, we're diving deep into what really happened, the frightening moments leading up to her hospitalization, and how her faith and family carried her through this ordeal. As one of the most beloved members of the Bates family, Erin has long been a fan favorite on the hit reality series. Known for her sweet spirit, strong faith, and musical talent, she quickly captured the hearts of viewers who admired her devotion to her family and her resilience in the face of challenges. When news broke of her sudden health emergency, concerns spread like wildfire among fans and fellow reality TV watchers. The lack of information in those early days only fueled speculation, leaving many to wonder just how serious her condition was. But now that Erin has returned home, we finally have a clearer picture of what happened. This story isn't just about a health scare. It's about the strength of a woman who leaned on her loved ones and her faith to make it through one of the most frightening experiences of her life. The coming details will take us inside Erin's hospitalization, the emotional toll it took on her family, and the incredible outpouring of support she received from fans across the world. It's a story that's both heartbreaking and inspiring, and one that reminds us why Erin Bates Paine holds such a special place in the hearts of so many. According to reports, Erin began experiencing sudden and severe symptoms that could not be ignored. At first, she brushed off the discomfort, believing it might pass on its own. But within hours, her condition grew more alarming. What started as a minor issue soon escalated into something serious enough to demand immediate medical attention. Her family quickly realized that this was not just an ordinary health scare, it was an emergency. The first signs of trouble appeared when Erin complained of unusual pain and fatigue. Her loved ones noticed that her energy levels dropped drastically, and she struggled even with simple daily tasks. Soon, the symptoms became more pronounced, raising red flags that something was seriously wrong. Concerned, her family urged her to seek medical help, but before they could even process what was happening, her situation deteriorated sharply. The turning point came when Erin's condition took a life-threatening turn. What initially appeared manageable spiraled into a frightening emergency. The family had no choice but to rush her to the hospital, where doctors immediately began evaluating her and administering urgent treatment. For Erin, it was a terrifying experience. For her family, it was a moment filled with fear, helplessness, and uncertainty about what lay ahead. As word of Erin's hospitalization spread, fans across social media reacted instantly. Messages of worry and support flooded in from all corners. Longtime followers of Bringing Up Bates took to Instagram, Facebook, and online forums to share prayers, encouraging words, and hopeful updates. Many expressed how deeply they cared for Erin, calling her strength and faith and inspiration even in moments of great difficulty. Some fans shared personal stories of similar health struggles, empathizing with what Erin might have been going through. Others organized prayer chains, urging their communities to lift Erin and her family up in prayer. The outpouring of love demonstrated just how much she means to viewers, not just as a reality TV personality, but as a beloved mother, wife, and woman of faith. For Erin's family, that support became a vital source of comfort. Knowing that thousands of people were standing with them during the crisis helped ease some of the burden of fear. It was a powerful reminder that, even in times of uncertainty, they were not alone. Chad Paine, Erin's husband, quickly became the family's spokesperson during the frightening days in the hospital. While visibly exhausted and worried, Chad kept fans updated with a quiet strength that reassured many. He frequently expressed gratitude for the flood of prayers, messages, and words of encouragement pouring in from around the world. To those who know the Bates family, Chad's calm yet steady presence came as no surprise. He has always been the kind of man to lean on faith when trials strike hardest. At the same time, Zach and Whitney Bates stepped in to offer both practical and emotional support. Whitney, who has long shared a close bond with Erin, posted comforting messages that reminded fans to keep believing in God's plan. Zach used his platform to encourage patience, assuring followers that while updates might be slow, the family was clinging to hope and prayer. For fans, these messages were more than just words. They were a lifeline, keeping them connected to Erin's journey. Behind the scenes, the family's strong network ensured that Erin's children were well cared for. With 4 little ones at home, the challenge was immense, but siblings, grandparents, and close friends rotated responsibilities to provide stability and comfort. Erin's kids were surrounded by love, which gave Chad the peace of mind he needed to stay focused on Erin's recovery. Fans noted how beautifully the Bates family lived out their values, supporting one another not just in word but in action. Faith was the anchor through it all. As the hours stretched into days, Erin's siblings regularly posted scripture verses, heartfelt prayers, and encouraging updates. These messages didn't just comfort Erin and Chad, they also rallied the larger Bates community, uniting fans across social media in collective prayer. Stories shared by the family painted a picture of resilience. Late-night prayer circles, moments of singing hymns by Erin's hospital bed, and the quiet but unshakable belief that God was in control. For many longtime viewers, this crisis brought back memories of Erin's past health battles. Years earlier, she had endured multiple surgeries and frightening diagnoses, yet always found the strength to fight back with courage and grace. Seeing her family once again lean on faith reminded fans of Erin's resilience, a resilience born from both personal determination and the unwavering support of her loved ones. When Erin was finally cleared for release, it felt like the weight of weeks of uncertainty had been lifted. Doctors assured her family that while she would need ongoing care and close monitoring, she was stable enough to return home. That simple word, home, brought overwhelming joy to her loved ones who had spent sleepless nights fearing the worst. As Erin stepped out of the hospital doors with Chad holding her hand, cameras captured a powerful moment. Despite visible exhaustion and the toll her ordeal had taken, Erin managed a soft but genuine smile. Her strength in that moment resonated deeply with those who had followed every update, making it clear that her determination to keep fighting was unshakable. Family members were visibly emotional. Some cried tears of relief, while others offered words of gratitude, acknowledging the power of prayer and the support of friends, church members, and fans. Erin herself was quick to thank the medical staff who had worked tirelessly to stabilize her. Her first words after being discharged were a heartfelt acknowledgement of God's grace and the unwavering support she had felt from near and far. The road ahead is not without challenges. Erin's recovery will involve rest, lifestyle adjustments, and regular medical checkups. But being home surrounded by her children and loved ones gives her the best environment for healing. Chad has already stepped into the role of caretaker with quiet strength, ensuring Erin can focus solely on regaining her health. Meanwhile, the Bates fan community exploded with celebration online. Social media was flooded with joyful comments, Bible verses, and messages of encouragement. Many fans described Erin's release as a miracle, while others reflected on how her story had strengthened their own faith. For the Bates family, and for countless supporters, Erin's return home marked not just the end of a frightening chapter, but the beginning of a hopeful new one. As this chapter in Erin's journey comes to a close, one thing stands out clearly: her incredible resilience. Time and again, Erin Bates Paine has faced challenges that could have broken her spirit, but instead, she has turned them into opportunities to showcase her unwavering faith and inner strength. Through the long days in the hospital, it wasn't just Erin's determination that carried her forward, but also the love and devotion of her husband, children, and extended Bates family. Their unity was a powerful reminder of how much family support can mean when life takes an unexpected turn. Equally important has been the role of faith. Erin and her loved ones leaned on prayer during the hardest moments, and countless fans around the world joined them, sending words of encouragement and lifting her up in spirit. This wave of support highlighted just how deeply she is cherished by the community that has followed her story for years. Erin Bates Paine's release from the hospital marks a powerful turning point in what could have been a devastating story. Her strength, the unwavering support of her family, and the prayers of her fans around the world remind us of the importance of love, community, and faith during life's most difficult moments. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Erin Bates Paine released from hospital after life-threatening health scare.